Okay, so we have a mathematics question that says study the diagram. This diagram here, so it is showing the y-axis, the x-axis, and they're given 2 points, point P and the point Q there. Now the question is saying find the equation of a line through 0 origin which is perpendicular to PQ. Okay, now you need to understand that whenever you see a question saying find the equation of a line, the equation which we use is this one. You say y is equal to mx minus x1 plus y. You have seen? So this is the equation which they want us to find here. Now, as you can see, that this x and this one is supposed to maintain them. So what we need to find here is what is the gradient. Since we know they have said what through O. So meaning that, again, they said perpendicular. So there are two things here, through origin and perpendicular. Perpendicular simply means that the line which they are referring to, it is coming from this point going here, passing through the origin. Perpendicular simply means it forms what? 90 degree there. You have seen? Since I've said what through O, so meaning it's going through point O, which is the origin, or 0, which is the origin, and the line is what? Perpendicular. Now, you need to understand that when they use the term perpendicular, there's some certain rules which we follow. So now, the first step is we need to find the gradient for the line PQ, this line. Not for this one, no, for this one first. So what is the formula for the gradient for PQ? They have said the PQ. So the gradient is given by this formula. You say M is equal to y2 minus y1 over what? Over x2 minus x1. So we say equal like this. So what is y2? Y2, so in this case, we do this. This is P. So what are the coordinates for P? These ones, so it's like this. And then for Q, it is this one. It is like this. So where there is a y2, it is 4. So it will be 4 minus 0. So it is 4 minus 0 over, you have seen? Now the other one is this one, x2. So 0 minus, so 0 minus, again negative what? Negative 4, like this. I hope you have seen. So y2, it is this one, minus y1, which is this one, the one on top. So x2, it is this one. And then minus, which is part of the formula, again minus negative 4, which is this one. So meaning that it will be now 4 minus 0, it's going to give me 4. So it will be negative times negative, it is positive like this. So 4 into 4, it is 1. You have seen? Yes. So this simply means that the gradient for P and the Q, it is 1. Now, we don't want to find the gradient for this one. We want to find the gradient for this line, which is perpendicular. So if you want to find the line for the gradient for the line which is perpendicular, we use again another formula. We say m1 multiply with the m2, it is equal to negative 1. We use this one when the question says what is perpendicular. Now there is a gradient 1. Gradient 1, it is for this line we have solved, which is 1. Gradient 2, it is for this line. So now what we do, where there is m1, you put 1, the 1 you have solved, you say multiply with the m2 equal to negative 1. So you divide with 1, even there with 1. So now it will be m, which is the gradient for this line. So m2 is equal to 1 into negative 1, negative 1. You have seen? So now here, we have two things. We have the gradient and the coordinate. So what we do now is this. So we say now y is equal to, what is the gradient now for this line? It is what? Negative 1. So you put negative 1. So here where there is x, you maintain, you put a minus. So x1, so x1 and this y1 you see here, this is just y, this is y1, this is x, this is x1. You have seen? So now this x1, which is here, you pick these coordinates. Don't pick these, no. Don't pick these, no. You pick where it is passing. So we know to say at this point where it is passing, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. So meaning that where there is y1, you put 0, you put a plus. Again, where there is y1, you put a what? 0. So now it will be y equal to, so negative 1 times x, it is negative x or negative 1x. Again, negative 1 times 0, it is 0. So plus this 0 again is going to give me a 0. So meaning the answer should be this one here.